Data is everywhere. It helps us create strategies and drive decisions. We use statistics to analyze, interpret, and derive insights from the data. However, before we actually start working on it, we need to understand the type of data so that we can deploy the correct techniques and models to get meaningful information out of it. In this video, we will understand the different types of data from a statistical point of view. Data comes in two main types: qualitative and quantitative. Each of these different types of data has its own unique properties and is critical for data driven decision making. Let us find out the types of data in detail.
Data. This is also called categorical data. It describes qualities or characteristics. In a business setting, qualitative data could be brand perception, like affordable or premium, and customer location, like US, Europe, Asia, etc. Qualitative data can be further divided into two subtypes: nominal and ordinal. Nominal data are essentially just names. This data do not have any specific order. For example, the different product categories in a local store, like electronics, furnitures, and apparels. These categories help in grouping, but they do not have any hierarchy in them. Ordinal data, on the other hand, has a clear order or ranking. For example, customer satisfaction levels of unsatisfied, neutral, and satisfied. These values can be sorted based on satisfaction level. Satisfied customers comes on top of neutral and unsatisfied, but they do not follow any other arithmetic operations like additions or subtraction. These neutral scores of two customers do not make one satisfied customer. That is because the gap between neutral and satisfied is based on perception and might differ from person to person.
Data comes in two main types: qualitative and quantitative. Each of these different types of data has its own unique properties and is critical for data driven decision making. Let us find out the types of data in detail.
Next, we have quantitative data, which is always numerical. It answers questions like how much or how many. This could be sales amount of $50,000 or 2,500 units of products made. Quantitative data is also divided into two subtypes, that is discrete and continuous. Discrete data are generally whole numbers. For instance, the number of products sold daily: 100, 150, or 200. You can't have half a product sold. Discrete data are numbers which cannot be further subdivided. Continuous data can take any value within a range. The weight of a product shipped can be 3 kgs, 4 kgs, or any value between 3 and 4 kg, like 3.5 kg, 3.6 kg, 3.67 kg. Continuous data can be divided into any number of subparts. However, continuous data may be treated as discrete data based on the usage. For example, currency. For high precision calculations like Bitcoin, which is a digital currency, it is treated as a continuous data like 0.001 Bitcoins. However, in most practical applications, currency is rounded off to two decimal points. Like a product value may be $120.45, but cannot be $120 $0.0457.
There is more to quantitative data beyond the division of continuous and discrete data types. Quantitative data can also be further divided into ratio and interval data based on the nature of the scale used for measurement.
Interval data is numerical data where the intervals between values are meaningful, but there is no true zero. This means you can add or subtract the values, but you cannot multiply and divide. For example, customer satisfaction rating on a scale to 0 and 5. The difference between 3 and 4 is same as between 4 and 5, but a score of 0 does not mean no satisfaction. It is just a point on the scale. You can easily opt for a scale of -5 to 5. Here, a score of -2 is also possible, which means the customer's satisfaction level is less than 0. A rating of 5 does not mean the customer is 5 times happier than the customer scoring 1. Another example of interval data is temperature. A temperature of 0 degrees Celsius does not mean total absence of heat, as the temperature can fall below 0 degrees Celsius as well. Ratio data is the most informative type of quantitative data. It has all the features of interval data, but with a meaningful 0 point. This allows for multiplication and division as well. Monthly revenue, for instance, is a ratio data. If your revenue was $25,000 last month and this month it is $50,000, you can confidently say that your revenue has doubled. A revenue of 0 means absolutely no sales. Revenue cannot be negative.
The type of data is important because some statistical methods and techniques may favor a particular data type. For example, the customer satisfaction rating of happy and unhappy do not average out to the rating of neutral. However, if 30 people have rated as happy, 50 as neutral, and 20 as unhappy, we can find out the mode of the data as neutral because maximum number of people have given this rating. More on mean, median, and mode will be covered in the videos for the measures of central tendency. If you have any questions, please put them in the comments and we will try to answer them in the upcoming videos. Till then, let us accelerate to the future.